People of Reddit, what is a sexual fantasy that you will never get to experience? A few weeks ago, a person on a thread said something along the lines of, "To have sex with my wife. The phone rings and the person on the other line tells me I just won $150 million. Sex with all the hot people I wanted to bang in my high school. Most of them aren't hot anymore anyways. A sexual play fight against a martial artist woman who is equal to or slightly outclasses me in skill. Hold on, I'm logging into my NSFW account. Having sex with Tom Hardy. Tom, if you see this, I'm free on Wednesday. I want someone to fuck me like I'm the one who got away. Like they're desperately trying to capture a long overdue moment of cathartic emotional intimacy and vulnerability with the person they lusted over for years. Like they're trying to prove to themselves that it must have been worth the wait. There he goes, homeboy fucked a Martian once. Zero gravity sex. I want to know what it feels like for the opposite sex. And how cool would it be if you could feel both at the same time? Receive a blowjob. I don't have a penis. The double blowjob. I'm 2 meters tall and having sex with a girl who is taller than me. I would love to have a guy come while eating me out. I remember seeing a woman post about her husband who did it one time and I can't get it out of my head. Edit. To everyone suggesting 69, I want him to come untouched. I want eating me out to be hot enough that he can come without stimulation. Come just from grinding on the bed. Just like the husband of that lady who made that post. The odds of Emma Stone dressed up as Gwen Stacy from Amazing Spider-Man showing up on my doorstep is pretty low. But in theory possible. Sorting by controversial on this thread is a wild ride. Abducted by aliens whose spaceship has run out of fuel. The fuel they need is human orgasms and they use me to farm orgasms until I'm near death from exhaustion. They stop just long enough for me to recover. Then start the whole process over. The love where no matter what, you're still so in love with each other. Nothing toxic. Just pure love and understanding no matter what. Like what some of those cheese songs describe. Dancing drunk in the kitchen at night while the kids sleep to our favorite songs. Being the inspiration for what our kids look in a partner. In a healthy way. Edit. Thank you all for the kind comments, messages and awards. You've all given me some hope in finding my drunk fantasy. Also, thank you to the few who had seen my grammatical error. Made me laugh because my drunk self thought it wouldn't be caught lol. Have sex on a regular basis. My S.O. has a very low sex drive. Banging my high school teacher, she was on some next LVL MILF. Face sitting. I would like to participate in a BDSM gangbang. Surprised no one said being fought over by a dozen girls or more. Edit. A harem. Being with a virgin. I'm a woman. I just like the idea of being with someone totally unexperienced. I imagine sweet, innocent nervousness. Me being in control. IDK, why that's a turn on. I just wanna get tied up and edged to the absolute maximum, loudly crying. Having 2 dicks and fucking 2 people at the same time. Scarlett Johansson wanting to explore her unfulfilled desire of sleeping with a middle-aged, fat, balding man with a mid-level job and unremarkable house. My colleague and financial advisor. Jake. People don't have this affect on me. In 35 years I can tell you I've never felt this. Being bothered in the best way when he's merely in the same room. I become so acutely aware of my entire body when he's close. Outwardly I remain calm, collected, unbothered, and professional. but I imagine every scenario that could have us alone together. It's intense. I dislike the way my concentration pulls toward him when he's around. It feels like intense happiness and safety when he's there. This take me anywhere with you feeling. It's ridiculous. He's not in my building often, thankfully, due to scheduling. Where's the off switch? Being kidnapped by a mercenary who eventually falls in love with me and gives me my first orgasm from penetration. Of all the ones that I do have, fucking my boss is the main one. Be naked in bed while someone throws money at me. I've always known I was bi, but have never been with a girl. I just want to be able to pleasure her, to be honest. Edit. I am a woman myself. Getting woken up by a blowjob. Getting fucked in the limousine. Being fucked by two guys at the same time does sound hot. But I'm not really into threesomes. I'd much prefer monogamy. Being in my 20s with another person their 20s and being totally in love and buying our first house together and making sweet slow love on the new carpet before we have unpacked any of our belongings. And then just completely being present with each other in the afterglow. Our whole beautiful lives ahead of us. That blue chick from Avatar has made an appearance in a couple of dreams. Just throwing that out there. Sex with a cute alien. With almost absolute certainty. I mean, it might become possible in my lifetime. But I'm not betting money on it. Plus, I'm engaged. And I don't think the missus would approve of sharing me like that.